Folks, Fat Guy Flies RC, we're out here at the cow pasture again. We're going to take up the Skynetic Shrike. It's a little too windy to fly, but then again, when do I fly? When the weather's perfect. So let's see what we got going here. I got me a new GoPro 8 Hero Black, and just bought a cage for it, so I want to make sure my angle's right to watch this plane. Yeah, so well, okay, so let's end this video real quick just to make sure my angle's right in my little cage. All right, folks, I checked the video. We're going to continue on now with this flight with the Shrike, and make sure my angle was right. I'm shooting with the outdoor activity 1080 pi 50 or 60 fps. Whoa, oh, whoa, hey, hold on. 1080 pi 60 frames per second, and the activity mode with the narrow view. Make sure my okay, we're good. All right, let me get back a little bit. Oh, look at Hawk down there. Let me get back a little bit here and give her another toss here. Okay, here we go. There we go. Much better. This is another one of those sport gliders that's an absolute blast to fly. I mean, it's an absolute blast. Now I'm running a I'm running a 6-channel AR620 antennaless receiver in her, and this plane is probably one of the easiest sport gliders there is. I would put this up against the Consendo, the Aluna, the old Riptide. I put this up against any of those sport gliders. It's just an absolute blast. It really is just an absolute blast. It's so stable. We got like 10-mile-an-hour winds out of the northeast right now, but it's handling it just fine for such a light plane. It really just handles it just like a trooper. And unlike a lot of sport gliders, it has flaps, which slow it right down. Right now the flaps are on. Flaps are going up. But just an absolute joy to fly. It really is. Absolute joy to fly. I'm running a 3-cell 2200 Ovionics 2200 milliamp 3-cylinder. It can run a 1300 up to a 2200, but hope I'm not blinding you folks. Sorry, I am. You've got four 4 control, 4-channel control, you know, throttle and everything. Make sure my flaps are down. So I'll bring her in for a landing here. But she'll just, and there you go. Beautiful, beautiful landing. All right, we're gonna put the, now one nice thing about this bird is when you go to launcher, you just put them takeoff flaps and just give her a little bit of gas and she'll just take right off out of your hands. So you just give them a little bit of forward motion there. Just an absolute blast. Absolute blast. Get her up there, up in that wind. Drop them flaps. And I'm sky surfing. All right. But anyways, like I said, I'm running the AR620 and tintless receiver in her. No props, not even on. That's just the momentum and the wind carrying it over the airfoil. Now I got the prop on, of course. Now this kind of a plane, you're not going to do coordinated turns. This kind of plane, you're going to do your wide sweeping aileron turns, just like that. Now I'm going to do takeoff flaps and do an underhanded launch, just a little more power, and just let her, just kind of chunk her up a little bit. Very simple to fly. Now you can get this bird at Motion RC. It's the Skynetic brand. It's their in-house brand. And right now they're out of stock, but that doesn't mean anything. They get stock in fairly regular. You do not need a gyro with this. You really don't. Now, I mean, I guess it would benefit from a gyro, but I don't personally think you need one. It's such an easy plane to fly. It's so stable, very predictable. You know, like I'm flying in winds that I wouldn't fly any of my other planes in. But sport gliders on a windy day are they're just like, this is where they shine. This is where they're happy. You give them about a 10-mile-an-hour wind that stays constant. And the only thing I'm going to fly in that kind of weather are going to be STOL aircraft or short takeoff and landing, like your Timber or your PA-18 Super Cub or your any of the Timbers. The Mall I would fly in windy weather, because they have that high wing and they're just so stable. They do well. Now, of course, you can fly inverted. She's just as stable inverted as she is upside, correct. But the only problem with them, they're being inverted, is it's such a low profile plane to where it's very easy to miss your orientation, because they look almost identical up in the air, right side up or inverted. So for that reason, I don't necessarily like to do it. I mean, you can, but just such a relaxing, fun plane. Just relaxing and fun and very easy on the budget. I want to say this bird is $139, $139, and it takes a 1300 up to a 2200 3 cell. So very economical. Got a minute and a half on a 7-minute flight. Now, I'm flying at full throttle to, let's do a full throttle pass here. There. That's full throttle. And that's not though. Well, anyways, I'm running, you know, I'm flying her pretty hard, you know. I mean, I'm doing a lot of wide, sweeping, fast turns, takeoffs and stuff. Got my timer set for 7 minutes. I guarantee you, watch how slow this comes by. Wind is really messing with her. But I guarantee you, when I check that battery, it'll still have over half life. Probably like 65% or 55%, somewhere around there. Very, very economical, or oh, I can't think of the word, efficient. Very efficient. Very, very efficient. All right, let's make a little bit of power here to bring her down. And it's got lights too on top of that. You can really see them right now. You can really see them when you're coming right at you. There you go. All right, folks, that is the Skynetic Shrike. Don't tell anybody a secret, but used to be Tech 1. Thank you for watching, folks. This is Fat Guy Flies RC. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and God bless.